What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. But before we get into the charts, if you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. You know the whole thing, folks. Please leave us a comment, share with everybody, all that kind of good stuff, folks. So this is how we trade spot today. We are looking at pre-market high 560.43. We're looking at pre-market low 559.12. Folks, we got a dollar. What do we got? Pre-market high, $1.20, $1.30, $1.31. That's not a whole lot, folks. And you know that's plenty. When we start getting under a dollar from a pre-market standpoint, we know, well, generally speaking, it's not always, but you know, a good rule of thumb, if it's under a dollar in pre-market, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of movement unless you have some sort of really big catalyst that happen throughout the day. And even at that, we just obviously never know what's going to happen. But anyway, we got pre-market high sitting up here. We got pre-market low sitting down here. We do have, I am looking at a couple of different levels, folks. I wanted to find some levels up high. So I got a gap up there. I've got another gap way up here. So we got these gaps up here. And also back to the downside, this is a 15-minute stair step. This is P. So this is our main pivot point of the day. This is a 30-minute zone and another 30-minute zone down here. But this is how she played out today. I don't like to have a whole bunch of lines on my chart, folks, only because it just makes it too much of a jumbled up mess. But again, if you can take all of your plays out of major levels, you'll be much, much better off for it. But anyway, here we go. Look at this, folks. It was a really, really nice setup right out of the gate, folks. Double cross to the upside on that first candle. Decent volume. I think we had 325,000. We're looking for about double of that volume. So we're looking for 800,000, so we're right around in there. But anyway, a nice double cross to the upside, and then we got this cross in here in that first green candle. I didn't take it, folks. I look back at it and go, I probably should have. I didn't like this candle right here. If it would have been a little bit smaller candle, 4 or 5 minutes into the day, if it would have been a little bit smaller, I would have been enticed to take it. But a little bit too far away. POC was right around here at that time. So from a stop standpoint, it wouldn't have been too far. But again, you know what? I just didn't take it. For whatever reason, I didn't take that back to the upside, but look what this thing did. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Ran through that pre-market high with relative ease. I know some people like to play this, and I do too. I like to play this where we reject off of pre-market high right in here and then bring it back down. I didn't play it early, again, pre-market high right in here. I waited until we get that confirmed cross to the downside. So we got a cross to the downside, and then that first red candle close, Now this level right here, so this 560.28, this was not a level that was on my chart early in the day. What this was this is I think it's a double bottom on the 3-minute perhaps, but anyway, this was a level that I was trying to breach to get through that level, and once it did, just ran it back to the downside. I took it off at this pre-market low for a really, really nice play, and I thought, what, this trade isn't over, so I'm going to see if I can take I was looking for a 3-bar play to the downside, made it a 4-bar play back through this pre-market low, and then I got into this trade almost immediately. It started turning around on me, but I let this thing run down. I was looking for these stair steps down here, but I closed it out when we had this nice big green candle. I didn't want to give up too much on this play, but again, really, really nice play to the downside here, continuation play here. And then it got kind of ugly in here for a little bit, and then there were some really decent setups. But again, you had this cross here, and then you had this third cross back to the upside that really it did really, really well in here. And then we get these plays that just don't do a whole lot for a little bit. Then all of a sudden you get this whammo kablamo. 1 o'clock. This right in here. Now we did have. We had Bowman, one of the Fed guys. Bowman, he did say some things right in here, right at 1 o'clock, and it's the 1 o'clock drop, that may have caused this thing to run down just a little bit. I don't know. We can speculate as to why price moves quickly the way it does. We can talk about thin volume areas. We can talk about conviction on one side or another. There's a whole bunch of different explanations, but I think ultimately, if we think we know the why behind a drop, I think we're just setting ourselves up to be wrong. We ultimately never know the why behind, something running up or something running down. And again, we can speculate on those things, but unless we're in the minds of millions of market participants, we never really know, other than buyers and sellers. I mean, that's ultimately what it is. There's a conviction of buyers. If the conviction of buyers is stronger than the conviction of sellers, they think it should move up. They're going to push it up. If the conviction of sellers is stronger, they're going to push it down. So that's generally how it works. But with high frequency trading, and it's all computers, folks. It's like it used to be all ball bearings, but now it's all computers. But anyway, nice little move back to the downside. And look at this beautiful move back to the upside. Again, we had a cross here. Third cross to the upside was absolutely the charm. And again, right off this 558, this 15-minute stair step. So it kind of stair stepped up. So it ran up, pulled back, put more buyers down here at this 558 again, or actually this 557.71. This was P. Again, this was our main pivot point of the day. And then it just ran up, and it was really, really nice. Now, you can see on my chart that there are no more happy faces. There are no more check marks. And that was only because, I traded that first, a little over an hour. And then at that point, I said, you know what? I didn't like any of the setups in here. And by this time, it was almost 2 hours into the trading day. And I said, you know what? We're not necessarily making higher highs or lower lows or anything like that. So we're just kind of dancing or trading, inside of where we've already been for the day. So I was okay just leaving it alone at that point. But again, folks, I mean, there were really, really nice plays. Now, this trade right here, took over an hour to set up, an hour and 20 minutes, and there was a little over $1 movement. So pullbacks, folks, if you're trading futures, you do just fine because you don't have to worry about theta, or you don't have to worry about the time decay of money on futures. But when you're trading options, you have the Greeks to worry about. And that's obviously, it's both a good thing and a bad thing about options is the Greeks. So you have the time decay of money, and your pullbacks kill you. So on this play right here, nice movement here, but then these pullbacks right here really, really hurt your positions. 350, what did 350 candle do today? Oh, it ran up. It was crazy. We got quite a bit of volume behind this, at least initially. 226,000, which isn't a lot. 226,000. But look at this candle. If you took this candle, if you're betting on the come, you're taking it right up here. You're like, oh, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. I was watching the value of the contracts. Yeah, if it continued to run up, yeah, that's great. But again, wait for your closes, folks, unless you're going to take a quick scalp. But it ran down, and then it just didn't do anything. So in other words, folks, my edge did not present itself. If my edge does not present itself at 350 or 355, guess what? I'm not taking that trade. I don't want to consider myself. I want to consider myself like the casino. I'm stacking the probabilities in my favor. I don't want to be the person going into the proverbial casino, because they ultimately give all their money away. And they do. That's just the reality. That's why casinos are nice. And yeah. Anyway, folks, that's how she played out today. There were some really, really, really nice setups throughout the day, folks. A lot of kind of helter-skelter action, but again, nice setups throughout the day. Now, if we look at this from this is your 30-minute look. This is today, so it's one of those. It's like, it's not a trend day. There were some good plays. You look at a day like yesterday, how this is just really, really nice, where you have a good strong point of demarcation to where it hits that level, and then it reverses. I guess we kind of had that early in the day, and then we just kind of bounced around. But again, these are 30-minute days, so you can see how these different days are really, really nice on the 30-minute. But on this 30-minute, the chart today on the 30-minute, it's not as handsome as I would like to see it. But again, they didn't call me and ask me to see what I wanted this morning before the market opened. So I guess they just didn't know. But anyway, that's how she played out today, folks. I'm gonna get rid of these lines and see what you think. Again, look at how clean it is without all these lines, folks. It is very, very clean. If you just say, I'm gonna play crosses for the first 2 hours and maybe the last hour of the day, or come back if we hit some new area, I'll take those crosses. But again, it's super, super clean. We like to have these lines on here at times to show us where our higher level areas of support and resistance, 30-minute double tops, 30-minute double bottoms, maybe a 15-minute stair step, stuff like that. But anyway, that's how she played out today. Overall, I think it was a decent day. I would have liked to have seen maybe a little bit of range outside of where we were trading the majority of the day, but that didn't happen, folks, and it is what it is. So we opened here at about let me see, 559.15, and we closed less than $1 higher than that, folks. But again, overall, I think it was a decent day today, a marginal day, maybe a good day. There were definitely some good setups in there. But yeah, that's how she played out today. So again, if you like our videos, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is of just about every day and sometimes on the weekends. Now, also, please don't forget to share with your friends, trading community, neighbors, relatives, all of the above, folks. But again, look at how clean this is. Look at how clean this is. Now, if you are interested in live daily trading, where we talk about every single one of these setups, folks. So look at all of these setups. Look at these, upside, downside. We talk about every one of these setups. So again, if you're interested in that, head on over to our live trading Discord. It's called Trading Decoded. The link for that is down below. So if you like it, great. If you don't, that's fine. That's not a problem. But we're going to give you that first week for free to see if that is something that you want to do. Again, it's a really, really nice trading community. It's a very, very, it's almost dramaless from a trading community. Any kind of drama, we're not really interested in that. So they don't really stick around for very long. But anyway, Trading Decoded, head on over there. First week is free. Now, if you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, like this and this and this, head on over to 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there for the entire world to see, folks. You don't need to spend a whole bunch of money, thousands of dollars, on some super secret strategy that is neither super nor secret. It's just don't do it. Everything that's out there right now it's been out there. If somebody says it's new and improved or new, it's not. It's repackaged. It's been out there a long time, folks. But anyway, 920trading.com. Head on over there. Anyway, that's how we did today. We hope everybody had a great trading day today. But above all else, folks, I hope you followed your trading plan. The beauty is in the trading plan. Now, also head on over to 920trading.com and sign up for my free weekly newsletter that comes out every Saturday. This Saturday, the topic is going to be revenge trading. So, don't revenge trade, folks, but anyway, that is the topic. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. We're going to do it again tomorrow. And you guys know the deal. We will see you in the markets.